All right, so in today's video, we are going to go over this Flex Tools 18 gauge brad nailer kit model FX4331. Now you could get this one in a tool only option or as a kit with a 2.5 amp battery and a charger. Now it delivers up to 3 nails per second without any ramp up time. You also have about 2200 nails for a single 2.5 amp battery charge. Nails between 5/8 to 2 1/8 of an inch, 110 nail magazine, triple LED with afterglow effect. You have 5-year warranty and a brushless motor. You have a weight of about 4.78 pounds, which is one of the lightest in its class, and many other great features like dry fire lockout, bump sequential operation. So we're gonna go over all the features, take it out for a little test run, see how it performs, go over the pros and the cons, and if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. So let's get right to it. All right, like I mentioned, it is an 18 gauge setup. You do have air spring, pressurized piston cylinder, 5/8 to 2 1/8 16 to 54 millimeter nails. So you have a bump sequential operation, 3 nails per second, hollowed out is the magazine type, and you have side loading, 110 nails per magazine, and the dimensions are 11.46 by 3.5 by 9.86, and it weighs 4.78 pounds without the battery. All right, so let's see what comes in the box. I've called them before for some tech questions. They pick up the phone right away. They have a fantastic warranty, so a great company. They make amazing tools. So let's see what comes in the box. You have nailer. You got your instructions. They give you a nice little sticker, and they also give you the belt clip with the screw. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put the clip on it. You have the 2 little slots there with the screw. It goes this way. Very simple. And you can put it on either side, depending on which way you want to hang it. So you also have the option right here, okay? But I think once you put the clip on it, you got to put the battery for it to kind of stay up. No big deal. You have all these, rubber sections, so it won't slide anywhere. You have here, and you have up here too. So if you put it on there, it's nice and gooey. Really like that option. Once you put the battery, it'll stand up just like that. This is your magazine, 110 nails that you could put on there. You have the window, pretty much shows you, it tells you right there. All right. You have your little rubber tip right here, and what I like about it, it fires in front, not behind the little rubber guide. It also comes with 2 more. You have LEDs there, you have LED here, and there's one more right there. Okay, so you got 3 LEDs. You have your manual adjustment, so it's fast. Depending on the depth, that tells you right there. Okay. The grip is just fantastic. You do have your on and off button there. Okay. Then you have your single or triple, and you can change it with that little button right there. If you need to clean out a jam, very simple, no tools necessary. Open it up, and very easy to remove any jam nails. And you have the dry fire lockout, so if there's no nails in it, you're not gonna get a misfire. Absolutely beautiful gun. All right, so let's go ahead and check the weight of the unit. It's supposed to weigh 4.78, but I'm getting something a little different, which is lighter. So I'm getting 4 pounds, 14 ounces. We're gonna go ahead and try it with the battery to see if it actually weighs 4.78 with the 2.5 amp battery. All right, so let's take a look at the charger and the battery. Like I mentioned, I bought it as separately because the kit wasn't available in my area at the time, and I kind of wanted it. Kind of needed it for a job too, so. All right, so this is your 160 watt fast charger. Okay. You have your indicators, your 2 lights here. You do have a little mounting option for your wall if you wanted to do that. Very nice. Battery is nice and solid. You have this rubber edges so it doesn't slide around when you put the tool down on the table or something like that. You have your battery indicator on both sides with a delay, so you don't have to be constantly pressing on it, and it's very bright. You can see it from far away. One thing that I recommend is registering your flex tools for the warranty, which is a pretty good warranty. All right, once you're ready to use the tool, so your battery, I'm probably going to be removing this clip. I'm not going to be using it for baseboards. I'm just going to, put the tool on the ground, go cut the baseboard, come back, just pick up the tool. But the option is there. And obviously, like I mentioned, you have your battery indicator there. And if you want to turn on the tool, come over here, hold it. Then if you want to change the setting, right, you do have, I believe, a auto shut off. I don't see it anywhere in the manual, but it does shut off after a while. Okay, so once the tool is on, you have your very bright LEDs. They'll light up the way. It won't fire unless you have nails in it, and you have this pushed in. Now, if you are going to be removing your jam, take the battery out, okay, and take out any nails in here. If you leave the nails in there and you open this, it's going to fly. The nails are going to fly out. So be very careful with that, with any of the guns. So, and there you go. You have about 2,200 nails per one charge on a 2.5 amp battery, and you can do about 3 nails per second. And you have a bump action, and we'll go ahead and go over all those little details. Let's see how much it weighs with the build clip and the 2.5 amp battery, because the box says 4.78 pounds tool only. So let's see how accurate that is. All right, so with the clip and the 2.5 amp battery, no nails in it, 6 pounds, 3.5 ounces. 6 pounds, 3.5 ounces. All right, so putting the battery to charge is very easy. You do have blinking here, here, okay, and on the other side of the battery. So blinking green, charging. So if you have 80%, both green, fully charged. So high temperature and error. So it pretty much tells you if you need to get any warranty or replace your battery. You do have a built-in fan, so if the battery is hot, it keeps it cool. And also kind of like gives you an idea when the fan stops, the battery is fully charged. And that's pretty much it. Like I say, you could hang it on the wall if you wanted to keep it off your workbench. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on and try it out. Let's go on the single option. Right, so right now it's set to the the maximum setting. Let's go ahead and try it out on the bump action. You press it. Let's bring it all the way out, see more or less what we get. All the way in. Fantastic. Beautiful. You can't go wrong with this. Absolutely awesome. LEDs. No ramp up time. 3 nails per second. Absolutely awesome. All right, so this first row right here, single, deepest setting. Second one, bump action. So you can see this leaving like a little dent in the wood. with the depth set to maximum. These right here sticking out, bump action all the way out. And these right here are kind of like flush, single shot. And we have bump action, deep setting. So when you do the bump action, as you can see, it's a little bit of indentation in the wood. But definitely a fantastic nail gun. All right, so final thoughts on the Flex Brad Nailer. It's an absolute beast. Really love Flex tools. I've been buying a few of them, and I'm in love with them. They have great warranty, excellent customer service. You can't beat it. You know, a lot of attention to detail. They're tough, durable, and they just feel fantastic. So if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Don't forget to check out some more links. They do help out the channel. I'll see you guys on the next review. Thanks for watching.